everybody, so today I want to do a video on how to get the best bang for your buck, pretty much, on essential products that you would basically use every day for makeup. So I'm going to be showing you the best cheaper ones and the best expensiver ones. And I'm just going to kind of show you how they compare to each other. So I'm going to start with foundation. And for the expensive one, I chose one by MAC. This is the Studio Fix liquid foundation, and this one is definitely the best. It has a very, very full coverage, and it works really, really well. So this one is about $45, or I think $35 or $45 for this bottle here. So it's pretty expensive. And yeah, so for my cheaper one, I chose Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, and it looks like this. I have a darker one and a lighter one. Now these are really, really great. I'm basically used all of mine, but you can see that there's just like, it's a really like moussey sort of foundation, and it goes on well. You have to use a lot, I'd say, to get a full coverage and to get it all over your face pretty much. So you do go through that quicker, but this is a lot cheaper. I think it's about $12. And they're pretty small, but these are definitely good. Again, they're by Maybelline. And this line, the Mousse, also has blushes and eyeshadows and everything, so these are really great. Next, I'm going on to powders. So for my expensive one, I chose the MAC Studio Careblend Pressed Powder. Now I have it in medium, but it just looks like this. It comes with a little thing. I got my empty one, but oops. It has usually covered here. You just use it, and it goes on really well. It has a really, really great coverage for a pressed powder, and it comes with a little compact. So I think this is about $25 for this here. Now for my cheaper one, I chose L'Oreal Bare Natural. Doesn't say what it is. Well, it's a powder. So it comes in a little thing like this. I have two of these as well. So basically what you do, you just get something like that, tap it off, and then you open the top, and then it's all here at the top. But okay, the brush that it comes with is very, very thick and very straw-like, so I always use a blush brush or something to apply this. But this stuff's great. It goes on really thick, and it has a really good coverage too for being cheaper. This stuff is still kind of expensive. I think it's about about $10. This is by L'Oreal. Next, I'm going to do mascara. Now for my expensive one, I chose two expensive ones and two cheap ones here. So for my expensive one, I chose the Buxom Lash by Bare Escentuals. You can get this at Sephora. This is $19 or $20, I think. But this one's really great. It has a very, very thick brush, and it comes out really liquidy, and this is a really, really great mascara. Next, for the expensive one, I chose the MAC Studio Fix Lash. So this one, I get it off. It's pretty expensive as well. Well, no. I think it's about $13 maybe, so it's not too bad for MAC, but it's kind of expensive compared to some drugstore ones. It has a really thick brush. Well, it's not thick, but the bristles are really thick, and it goes on really nice and separates nicely while having a good coverage. So that's MAC Studio Fix. For the two cheap ones, I chose Covergirl Exact Eyelights. Now, I love this. This is probably the best drugstore eye mascara that I've ever had. The brush is kind of just basic, but it goes on really nicely, and it's the exact eyelid, so it accentuates your eye color. So this one's really great. I always have a back of this one. I love, love, love this one. The next one I chose is Maybelline Falsies mascara. Now, lots of people love this, lots of people hate it, but it has a brush shaped like that. Kind of has a curve to it. Now, I didn't like this one very much when I started using it, but I came to really like it. And this one's actually great. It goes on really nicely, and I think this one just compares as much to the Studio Fix Lash. So next, I have eyeliner. So for my expensive one, I chose the Clinique gel liner. It comes in a little tub like this, and you open it, and you get a lot in here. So you get a very good amount. I think this was $22 or something like that. And this stuff's great. It stays on really, really well, and it goes on really well. It dries quickly, and this stuff's amazing for a gel liner. For the cheap ones, I chose two. I chose a liquid eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Line Stiletto. Now this one's good because it has a long brush that is flexible. I'm not going to touch it, but it's really flexible, so you can really get your lines well and right into your lash line. The other one I chose is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen. Now this is that, just a pen. This one has a thicker brush, and this one goes on really well. This stuff doesn't ever come off. This stuff is very waterproof, so maybe when you're buying it, don't get the waterproof one. Next I have eye palettes. So for the expensive one, I chose the Naked palette, of course, by Urban Decay. This is probably the best array of eyeshadow you're going to get. This comes to about $60, but it's really great. It comes with a mirror, it comes with a brush or eyeliner, just like that. So this one's really awesome. The other expensive one I chose is the Too Faced palettes. I use the Naturale one to example, but it's a little case. It opens like this, and it has all these colors, and it opens with some directions on how to use them. But these colors are great as well. This one's about $40. For the cheap one, I chose a NYX palette. I'm not going to open it because I haven't opened this one yet, but the NYX colors are really great. They're really high pigmented, and I think this was about $11 for this palette, and those are the colors on it. This is the I Dream of St. John, so it's the smoky one. Next, for eyeshadow singles, which is my last one, I chose Urban Decay. Now I love these ones. I have two little ones. I have X and Midnight Cowboy. So they come in little cute packages like this. Just pop open, and you get a pretty good amount. This lasted me for a pretty long time. I love these colors. They're super high pigmented, and when used with a wet brush, they work really well. Now for the cheap ones, I kind of had a hard time thinking about this because, I don't know, I don't use too many cheap eyeshadows, but I have this one from the Body Shop. This is just in the #1 Eye Shimmer. It's just a white, and this is probably one of the best brow bone highlighters that I have. So this is a great, really cheap one. I think this was like $4 or something. Oh, the Urban Decay ones are about $22. And next, I chose a NYX eyeshadow single in Walnut Bronze, because the NYX are really high pigmented and work really well. They have a really nice shimmer to them, and these, again, I think this was about $2. So that's all I really had to show. I hope that helps some people on being able to choose the expensive ones to the cheap ones, and I hope that helped. So please subscribe and have a nice day. See ya!